department. I'd like to welcome everyone this evening to the annual Fine Arts Festival. I'm not going to use a PA tonight. It's too much stuff out here, I thought. We got enough chaos. We didn't need that too. But the group before you right now is going to play a tune that we've been working on for some time. The name of it is Little Scotch Suite. It's in 3 movements, and I'd like to just give you a little foreground on what these kids have been going through for a little while. These people didn't pick up an instrument until about September, the end of September, if I remember right. And this is the first time that I've ever had a beginner band that I felt comfortable with doing a performance with on their very first year. And I would like, without further ado, to begin Leroy Jackson's Little Scotch Suite, the first movement. The next movement, the second movement of the Little Scotch Suite, is a very rhythmically difficult piece of music. It's in a difficult time signature, which I'm sure the high school band would agree that 6/8 time can be difficult. And these guys took it and just grabbed it by the horns, and they've done fantastic with it. So we're going to play the second movement. Everything a band member should be, as far as musicianship and leadership and just all around everything. And it's difficult to choose from this group one individual. But half these kids take private lessons on spare time. They come in outside of hours and work hard in the morning and after school and stuff. It was very difficult for me to choose any one student. But before we play our third movement, I would like to acknowledge Mr. Satch Oliver as being this year's outstanding beginner bandsman. conclude the beginner band's performance tonight, I would like to say a few good things. Poor kids never get to hear me say anything good in rehearsal. They have worked so hard to achieve the level of musicianship that they've achieved so far this year that I can't come up with words to express of how proud I am of these kids, because they've just done outstanding work. And I think that their musicianship, their leadership, and all the qualities that they show are a very, very good attribute that all of us need to possess. And I just appreciate these kids because they've worked so hard. And I'm sure they're going to carry that throughout their band career as well as their schooling. So our third movement of the Little Scotch Suite will conclude our performance. We'll have a short break after that to get the high school band set up and get on with the rest of the program. think we're ready. The award-winning Viola High School Band. I don't know where to start. These guys have worked hard all year. As a band, they have done incredibly well. About a month and a half ago, they were recognized as the best Class A in Northeast Arkansas, which I'm proud of that because they've worked for it. I mean, it wasn't easy. They received an overall first division rating, which I believe out of the whole Northeast Arkansas, including Jonesboro and some of the big boys over there, there were like 5 first divisions that were given out. And they earned it, so I am extremely proud of them. They've done well. Later they went to state contests and received an overall rating of a second division, which is an excellent division, or an excellent rating rather. And we're proud of that because they have just done fantastic. It's unreal, the progress that they've made. I'd like to open tonight's program with one of the pieces of music that we took and performed at both of these contests. The name of it is the Newcastle March, which was written by Johnny Vincent. It's a lot of fun. It's an English-style march, and we hope you enjoy it. Individuals get different awards or different recognition throughout the year, but usually it's done through school, and parents don't get a chance to really get the chance to see their kids get recognized. And unfortunately, well, fortunately, I guess time-wise, I'm not going to go through the whole list of names, but I would like the people who made junior high all-region band. This means one of the best in Northeast Arkansas. If you would please stand. The people who made junior high all-region band. Go ahead. Mandy and Michelle and Sarah, Denise, and there's one other. Where are you? You, yes, and Paul. I'm sure proud of these guys that were recognized at the top, and that's it. Also, we had some individuals recognized in the senior high all-region band. A little stiffer competition as far as the players that go there have been playing a little longer, so that's good too. Pete Gaines, I tell you what, save us some trouble. Let people stand up so I see where you are. People that made it, stand up. Okay, you didn't make it, John. the one that made all region, and that was Heath Curtis. We'd sure like to acknowledge that. As the year for the Heaths, I guess, Heath Gaines and Heath Curtis also qualified for the All-State auditions, which put them basically in the top, 10% in the state, which is very, very commendable, and we're proud of them as well. The next piece of music that we'd like to perform tonight is entitled Somewhere Out There. Now, for some of the younger kids that enjoy watching movies, I believe Bible is the one who sings this. I'm sure you'll recognize it. It's a very, very lyric melody, a lot of fun, and the kids are doing a great job with it. The young adults are doing a good job with it. Kind of hard to call some of them kids anymore. And we hope you enjoy Somewhere Out There. Recognized a couple of people on there that had little solo parts, Terry Tyler and Amber Richardson and Derek Sykes. Good job, guys. Kind of got got stuck into a clutch performance on that because we had a couple of folks missing, and I think they did fantastic. We're going to take about 2 seconds to set up here for, most people see us in a pep band situation at ball games, and I decided it would be a great idea to have a couple of the pep band type tunes that we play for our concert. So give us a couple of minutes while we get our electric people set up, I guess you could say. John Connor's out there in left field. We didn't have enough forward to get him over here. Those individuals who do a little extra work outside here. Greg Sanders, Bobby Dawson, and John Confer. If it wasn't for them, there's a few ball games that you might not have even heard of because it's difficult to cover parks when you've got half the team out here playing ball. So we appreciate their The next tune I'm sure more of the young people would enjoy, and maybe not some of us old folks like me. I enjoy it. Metallica, I guess, is a heavy metal rock group that played this tune, and there came an arrangement out for the band, and one of the kids saw it. I think it was Greg that saw it, and he looked. There are a few individuals that I would also like to recognize that are in the last performance with our group. Not really our last official performance, and that's our seniors. These people have been with me for 7 years, well 6. I'll get that on one, but I hope they don't hold that against me. These guys have been kind of the nucleus of the band, and it's difficult to say goodbye to them, guys and gals, I'm sorry. So many times you have kids that leave a program, and never in my life have I seen so many come back to see us than they do to come back to see the band. That just tickles me to death. If they think enough of the band, think enough of what they've done in the past history of the band, that they come back to see how things are going. In the past, we've had several kids that have gone on a scholarship, and they come back and see you every year. And that tickles you to death. That makes you feel good. And let you know that the band means something to them, and I hope that it means as much to many of these kids as it did to me and the people that I went to school with. And I'd like to recognize those people, seniors, John Conter, stand please. Let's go down the road and find Captain Roper, Kim Smith, over Tiffany over here. There's Karen Cotter, the trumpet. We have 2 guys that are in the regional baseball tournament, and we're going to miss them dearly as well, and that is Keith Curtis and Michael Zimmer. These guys have kind of led us through some tough times, and you guys will never know how much I appreciate it. There are 2 more pieces that we'd like to perform for you this evening. Both of these are from our contest literature, so they're a little bit heavier than what you just heard. One particular piece, Yorkshire Ballad, is just a gorgeous piece of music. And the kids have just done fantastic with the piece. It's unreal. We hope you enjoy James Barnes' Yorkshire Ballad. people in this group. There it is. Knew I'd find that sooner or later. I'd like to recognize a couple of people in this group that I feel have kind of gone above and beyond what most individuals would in a band situation. We had 2 kids this year that are going on to college, 3 that are going to play. We had 2 that did audition for scholarship, and both of them did receive scholarships, I'm proud to say. Heath Curtis received a full tuition scholarship at the University of Central Arkansas to play trumpet. He's not here tonight. He's a very talented young man. He's also like the number 2 hitter on the baseball team, and you know, you got to have that too. It's important, I think, to share and share alike, and we're proud of him and happy for him, and hope that his next years at the University of Central Arkansas will be as great as they have been here. Also, Ms. Kim Smith received a half tuition scholarship to the Arkansas State University in Jonesboro, and that's I always use that as a point of interest for the kids to hopefully keep them motivated, because the money, if you do your job, is there to get the scholarship money, and all you got to do is work for it and go get it. You know, it's simple to do if you work. My final awards that I'm going to give tonight are for 2 people that I feel have done the most in all aspects of music, leadership, musicianship, and everything. It was difficult for me to choose who would get a top award and who would get a second award, but I think based on musicianship, I made the decision. So it's difficult out of all the singers to pick 2, much less 1, because they all do an outstanding job. We have 2 awards. The first award is the Viola High School Outstanding Bandsman Award for musicianship, and this year's recipient is Ms. Kim Smith. Recipient, Viola High School Band Director's Award, also is placed on a perpetual plaque in the band room, and it's for outstanding musicianship and leadership. I'm sorry to say this individual isn't here. Heath Curtis has been a very integral part of the group. His mother's here, and I'd like to present this to her. She would come down and get it on his behalf. Tonight, there's also a piece of music that we took to a contest. It's called Alamosa River Sketches. It's written by a friend of mine who is a teacher at Arkansas State University. I keep calling it the Arkansas State University. Tom O'Connor is his name. He's a director of jazz studies. This piece was commissioned by Nettleton High School band director Steve Rollins in 1990. It's a very new piece, very contemporary, and a lot of fun to play. I won it. That was the neat part. We didn't have to pay any money for it. I was down at the Bandmasters Convention last year and was in a drawing and won this piece. And thought, well, what the heck? Let's try it and see what happens. And we played it, and it's neat. We enjoyed it. After we're done with this, if you would please take the time to look at the art department, visual arts department artwork that's set up here. See some good stuff. Donna James, the art instructor, wherever you are, I just saw you somewhere. If you stand, please. They've done a fantastic job, and we appreciate it. Without further ado, Alamosa River Sketches by Tom O'Connor. enjoy the artwork. Thank you for coming. Have a good evening.